What's up, YouTube? It's DBAMZ Gaming coming at you with the third episode of Leroy Steele's Road to Glory. If you guys remembered last episode, you would have seen Leroy had a couple of monstrous games, and now he's ranked in the top 150 of the 150 top recruits. And obviously, we're looking to get that higher as the weeks go by. Before this episode starts, you guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. As you can see here now, Leroy is expected to get scholarships to all the big programs after those two games. As you can see, only like one more game should get him scholarships to those 6 prestige schools, as we already have offers from Georgia and Missouri, and Georgia was one of our top 3. But we'll jump into the game right away against the Quebec Lumberjacks here. We're looking to win this in front of our home crowd, and you know, a win would be very helpful now as playoffs are just around the corner. It might be one more episode after this, and it's coming to an end soon, and then the decision is going to have to come very soon here, and we have no idea where Leroy is going to go. So we start this game off here as our Maple Leafs put on 3 points, and it's 2nd and 3, and Leroy just smashes the quarterback there, and that throw was to blame because of that, folks. Leroy's been getting to the quarterback more, and he's really putting his weight on him. As you can see here, that's a really nice run. I mean, I usually don't put those highlights on, but man, that's a definition of cuts and stuff. So, I mean, here we have a 3rd and 1, and it's a speed option, and Leroy goes after the quarterback and hits him, but the pitch will give him the first down. And here we have another 1st and 10 here for the Lumberjacks, and it's a screen, and ooh, Leroy dropping it down. As you can see this, just with his block the whole time, and as soon as he throws it, just lays the shoulder down. Nice concussion there, buddy. Hope you don't, hopefully you don't wake up tomorrow. And he'll definitely know what bus hit him on that one. And here we have it again. Leroy causing pressure. It's intercepted. Can he return it to the house? And no, he stumbles, but big play by the defense. There goes Leroy falling across. And our offense hopefully will put on a touchdown, and they do. So here come the Lumberjacks here. They've moved the ball downfield nicely, and Leroy guesses wrong on the speed option, or on the read option, sorry. And that'll give the Lumberjacks another 1st down, as they were able to get a field goal. And now the next drive here. 1st and 10, Leroy smashes the quarterback there, and it's a loss of 1 yard. So this defense is playing pretty good at the moment. Question is, can we keep it up? Because it looks like it's going to be a low-scoring game. 2nd and 11, it's a fumble, and Leroy just dived right over it. Was unable to get it there, but big play for the defense again. And it forces a punt, and our offense will tack on another 3 points. As here we have a 2-minute drill for the Lumberjacks. Can they maybe get something before halftime? And they find a receiver right down the middle, and that's a nice gain for 24 yards. And here comes 3rd and 10. Big play. Leroy here almost gets to the quarterback. That guy just went into beast mode there. Bounces off a tackle, and that keeps the drive going. And that might prove costly for our defense later in the game. As here he comes over the screen, and Leroy jumps on that route. And look at him just eat that running back alive, and he is hype. You don't blame him there. I mean, he just probably stopped a good 10-15 yard gain, as his quick awareness gave him the ability to get over there on time, as that forces another 3rd down. I mean, this defense here having a little bit trouble. As you can see, they converted on it. And now it's 1st and 10 from our 20. And look at this, Leroy, and he somehow just kind of bumps off of Leroy there. And if you remember our last episode, I actually got a tackle like that yesterday, or on the last episode. But we have 3rd and goal right before halftime. And guys wide open in the corner of the end zone. So Quebec will make it a 13-10 game heading into halftime. I mean, that was a really gutsy call on the coordinator's part, or on the head coach, and it pays off. And again, that decision might have won them the game for all that we know here, because that was huge. And we have another 3rd and 2. And Leroy, God, he gets stiff-armed, but the defense was over that, as our offense just punched the ball right back. And it's a read option, I believe, quarterback, but look who grabs him. It's Leroy Steele. Grabs him from behind there on the nice tackle, as this replay will show you here. Nice pursuit by Leroy. And another tackle's a tackle, and that might have just clinched those scholarships to the big schools. But here we have a 3rd and 3 now. And Leroy is all over that. So he is not getting any sacks this game, but I guess he's showing the scouts that his run defense is right beside his pass rush. As you can see, he just brings down that running back. Sorry, buddy. Having a rough game here, meeting Leroy like 3-4 times already. Usually it's the quarterback, but I guess a little appetizer won't hurt. As here we go, we have a 20-10 lead to start off the fourth quarter. Can we just please keep this lead, boys? That's all we have to worry about. And it's 2nd and 13 here. And it's another option. Look at this animation is just cheese. Like, I was right there. I knew the quarterback was keeping it, but 3rd and 5 here. Can I maybe redeem myself? I get by him, and that second block comes, and look at this pressure. And yes, that's an incompletion. So now our defense just hopefully just punts it away. Maybe waste some clock, really. And they did a little bit there, but 3.5 minutes, so this game is still up for grabs. And it's going to be a run to the left, and he breaks it for a first down. So they're surprisingly they haven't started passing it yet, but here we have another 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it, bombs it, and the receiver comes back for it, breaks the tackle. He's down at the 20, the 15, and thankfully our safety brings him down. So it's 2nd and 10. And it's another triple option. He hurdles Leroy while he's on the ground. Never seen a hurdle until then. I was kind of embarrassed. So it's 1st and goal now for the Lumberjacks. And it's a run, and they clear the spot, and that's touchdown. So our offense wastes some time, but an interception or a fumble. Are you guys kidding me right now? I know our team name's the Maple Leafs, but don't choke like this. My goodness gracious. And it's 1st and 10, and the running back will get the ball, and that'll bring it inside the 10. It's our 1st and goal now with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Another HB dive, and he will truck his way into the end zone. So now the Leafs have blown the lead, and our offense, again, just stalling again. And the quarterback keeps it on this option. And Leroy will stop him before he gets a first down, but 8 yards is a big play here. It's 2nd and 2, and he gets jammed on his blocks, so it's 3rd and 3, folks. Game can technically be on the line right here. And I was ready for that read option, but they get the first down there. And they'll take a knee here, so that usually means it's victory formation, but for some reason they're not lined up in it right now, so maybe a turnover. Leroy reads it out, but not able to do the hit stick there. So that's just another bonus to the stats, but that's it. The Maple Leafs lose at home, especially to Quebec. I mean, Toronto and Montreal have rivals in hockey, but this game was big. I mean, we were winning by 10 heading into the 4th, and just to let it slip away like this, that's heartbreaking. And now Leroy has to focus now to help the team out. You know, he's a leader on this team, so he's going to have to get the boys ready for next week because playoff spot might not be available right now. We're 3 and 2 with another 2 games left, I believe. And if you finish, let's see, 3 and 2 right now, if we finish 5 and 2, we'll make this playoffs. 4 and 2, we might, or 4 and 3, sorry, we might. But if we lose the next 2 games, boys, we can kiss that national championship away. So, I mean, now it's up to Leroy to show his off-the-field responsibilities as a player. Because, I mean, that's a tough game to lose, especially under the circumstances. And this offense has been very unpredictable. I mean, we score one game, we score 40 points. And then now they just cracked the 20. But that's because of our defense forced some turnovers. So, I mean, it's a tough game to lose. I know I've said that a couple of times now, but that was a win right there. And I thought the game froze right here. I'm not going to lie. When I saw this, I almost flipped because I was like, what am I going to do now? But so here we go. We got the 92 points. So that means we due to get the scholarships to every school here. So Notre Dame, Oregon, Ohio State, adding it onto the list. And who are we going to add here? I was thinking Boise State for a sec because of the jerseys and blue turf, but went to Louisville because, I mean, Elvis Dumervil came out of there. But, folks, we're playing Kitchener now. They're a 4-1 team. We're 3-2. So, I mean, the schedule doesn't get any easier now. So, I mean, we're going into hostile territory in Kitchener. This is a little rivalry. Leroy got the boys pumped before the game. You know, he does a little Ray Lewis entrance. Too bad the game doesn't show that. But we got to make a statement here. 1st and 10 here. Leroy just kind of runs right by that speed option again. Maybe we'll have to... Our offense already stalled once, so maybe it's up to the defense to score some points. I really don't know what's going to happen. But it's 2nd and 12. Leroy forces a fumble. And the other defensive end picks it up. And nobody will catch him. Touchdown for the defense of the Maple Leafs. And look at Leroy. That's exactly what he was looking for to start this game off. You know, got to put it in your own hands. I mean, if the offense isn't working, heck, defense wins championships. And that's a prime example right there. If our defense can't score some points, just stop the offense, we're going to lose. And that's a big statement to start it off, especially for Leroy. You mean back, got a sack this game, ready a forced fumble. Things are looking good here. And Leroy, just missed that sack. That quarterback was really scrambling a lot this game. I don't know, his pressure in the pocket was terrible. This guy was like claustrophobic in the pocket. And here goes Leroy, and he will bring him down on third down. So this was the big plays that we were missing, I guess, last game against Quebec. So, I mean, our defense is going to play perfect to win games now. And you know what? It's crunch time, and Leroy is showing he wants it, folks. I know he has bigger aspirations in life, but right now our goal is to make playoffs and win. And, Leroy Steele. Look at that hit on the running back. Sir, you might want to wear a seatbelt or a nice little cushion on the ground after that one. And we have a 3rd and 9 here. Leroy is going to pressure him, as you can see that, but he'll just throw it kind of out of bounds. So, I mean, the defense is doing their job here. As you can see, even the offense has tacked on an extra 10 points. Leroy hits the quarterback again. So, I mean, we're doing a really good job at the moment, just shutting this offense down. But here's a bright moment for this Kitchener offense, as that play constantly beats our defense over a couple of games. That corner out on man, just our defense cannot cover that. As you can see, this guy just keeps on scrambling. Like, he is terrified of Leroy. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't be, but spin move, and Leroy sacks him. That's another sack. Put that on the board, folks. Because that was a very nice spin move, and the quarterback just had, again, 400 pounds just land on him. As that was a very good play on Leroy's part, and that helps the defense there on 3rd down, so they're going to have to punt the ball away now. And you can see 4 tackles already before halftime. So this has been a really big game. So one last play. Look, they have Leroy playing zone. And Leroy, he gave the effort, but wasn't able to do it. So 3rd quarter now. Kitchener, they need points. And Leroy. And look at this animation. I definitely look like I grabbed his feet, but apparently not. But whenever the CPU does it, it works all the time. So, I mean, it's a little doubtful. But here goes Leroy. And so that time it worked, but still a 1st down. But I guess a tackle's a tackle. And Leroy gets pancaked right there. I have to show that. But my God, I mean, they are doing everything to isolate Leroy from any play now after that 1st half. Because you have to guarantee the coach was asking to stop him. I mean, he just ate your O-line apart. And this quarterback using his feet more than his arms at the moment. But we have a 1st and 10. And look at this, and it's Leroy smashes him. But will it count here? We got a flag on the play, I believe. And yeah, Leroy was offside, I guess. So a nice snap count on Kitchener's offense part. And here comes 4th and inches. As here goes Leroy around the corner. And that time it counted, folks. No offside. You maybe get me once, but now you got me more angry with Leroy. As his game face is on right now. As nobody picked up this blitz. As we'll go take a look in the replay here. You see, I thought it was a run place, but these tight ends over here, they ran routes. So this guy right here, he should have blocked me. But nobody. When Leroy is running freely with nobody in his way, someone's going to get hurt. But luckily that quarterback's able to walk it off, and it's 20-0 now. Leroy hits the quarterback again. So, I mean, this quarterback not having any time in the pocket. And look at this. And it's a fumble, and Leroy almost recovered it again. I don't know. I always hold the analog stick down to hit stick, and I guess when you don't hit anybody, you just dive. And you can see this hit here, ruffling the passer. Maybe, I don't know, but. And that was a beast run, folks. At 2 tackles in 1 play. Can you believe this? Look at this. First play here off the play action, and he gets smothered. The 2nd forced fumble of the game. Sorry if you got that little dubstep kind of threw you off there, if your sound was up too high. But look at this. He has the awareness to get up again and smashes the running back too. If he forced the fumble on the running back too, that was like a Hall of Fame play right there. So what scout doesn't want Leroy on his level? And look at this to close the game out. He's at the 30 to 20. Here comes Leroy. Lateral it. But folks, we made a statement this game. Leroy made a statement this game, as you have to bet scouts were watching this game. And they were impressed with this all from number 69, the monster. And there's probably no single program in the country, or in the state, sorry, that doesn't want Leroy to be wearing their jersey when it comes to next fall. There's 8 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss, 4 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. You can't ask any more from a defensive end during a game. I mean, Leroy did everything there. Pass rush defense. Sorry about that, but we shut him out. Our defense came to play today. Our offense, they did what they had to. I mean, played mistake-free football, and that was a great team effort. So it looked like the whole team prep talk that Leroy gave on the bus ride into Kitchener really got the boys fired up. Guys, look at this. This is like a deer in headlights right there. Jesus Christ, I would be scared right now. I would be scared shitless right now, I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, Leroy's high school career is almost coming over to an end. Maybe one more episode is going to be the final game of the year. And then, heck, quarterfinals. And I really don't know how playoffs work in this game. I think it's just quarterfinals, semis, and then, national, state championship. But since you're in Canada here, I'm guessing it's going to be national championship. So, I don't know. Leroy's decision's coming up. Look at this, 694 points. Oh, my God. You can't complain. Louisville obviously gave a scholarship. So, let's see who else gave a letter in the mail for Leroy. And he's going to take Washington's. I mean, they have a nice defense playing at this home of the Seahawks. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see, maybe comment, what school you want to see Leroy go to, that would be much appreciated. We'll take that as feedback. And we'll catch you guys later. Just leave a like below, and see ya.